Welcome back to Universe X YouTube. Normally I try to get a video out a little earlier than usual, but this week has been a killer week for me, so I've been a little slumped. But we will grace today with a double upload. Unheard of, don't do it often, gonna do it tonight. So for most of you guys, if you guys have stayed plugged in, you guys know that there was a very big announcement put up. And so we're gonna go over that news today and break down what they are putting into the game right now in terms of events. Stuff I just want to put up actually right now is that we are over 600 subscribers, so thank you for everybody that's been in there. Thank you for everybody that's watched videos, hit that subscribe button, and here's to more and more and more. The road to 1,000 is still alive, and in last month we've gained 100 and change. So thank you all for watching. Now, as we rise, there will be some new things given out. Like, you see these are a little heavier than normal cards. And I can let you know right now that myself and Spiral Maui GraphiX have actually done a collab. So we're actually going to be able to give away quite a few metal cards. And just for a sneak peek, you know, I might even let my custom one go. I have two of them, one for me because it's always gonna be for me. But yeah, just in case you remember the Xena Harambe gang, yeah, not only am I gonna show off all the other cards, but this is something I definitely want to give out to a lucky viewer. But I think this may be off into the future. Like the other ones, I think I'm gonna give away fairly soon. I'll figure out how to do it. But that one, holds a special place in my heart. So, that being said, let's do this. We're gonna jump in. Right before we jump in though, because I suck at remembering all the plugs, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, it is a great source of news for our card game. And unlike the temperature of my home, which is cold, which is why I have this blanket, Facebook group, hot, super hot. So you should probably look into it. Now, that being said, we're gonna go into the screen cap and start talking about the actual subject matter. So, you see this, Dragon Ball Card Game 2021 Championship. We're gonna read this pretty fast. You ready? You ready? Okay. 2021 Championship Season Announcement. After a long break in competition due to COVID-19, the 2021 organized play season will see competitive play resume in a variety of formats. Designed to keep the community safe, in 2021, the mightiest player in the world will be uncovered through a series of exciting events held online and all over the globe. Starting with March with online regionals, players will compete in a variety of different events to earn their invite to the final championship within each region. Registration details for those online regional events will be announced soon. Large store regionals and store championships will also be hosted with final championship invites on offer. Applications for large store regional hosts will be open soon. Encourage your local game store to apply. At the finals championship for each region, players will compete for the right to be the first representatives on the world stage. The scene is set for amazing rivalries to develop. Which region will take home the inaugural title? That's actually really hot. Will you be the one who embraces their destiny to raise the World Championship belt for the first time, surpassing Hercule's achievements? This is pretty hype. Now, on the very bottom, you may note that it says, players holding invites to the 2020 Final Championships will roll over their invites to 2021. So if you guys qualified last year, but you know, it got canceled due to COVID, because COVID went XO in terms of card game community, you will have your invites roll over. So that's pretty ballin'. Now, moving past that, we're actually gonna go over to the event page, and you can see right here, this is the top page, but there's store championships and regionals. I'm just gonna open that real quick as well. And this is cool. 2021 Organized Play Championship Series. This is just pretty much like the same exact thing, except here, okay? Don't delay, race to your local game store today and make sure they register to host Dragon Ball Super card game events in 2021. Train hard, play well, and show us your best effort. Ballin'. Definitely down for that. So you can see here, online regionals, store regionals, and store championships all lead to finals. So that's actually really clean. I really dig this, and I'm very excited to see this go down. Gives you lots of incentive to play in a lot of these things. So let's go over to the Store Championship and see what's going on here, okay? Store Championship, UW4 Store Championships. Store Championship events in 2021 give players the chance to earn their invites to the final championships from the safety of their friendly local gaming store. Stores have the option of running their own events in person or online depending on their local restrictions. To celebrate the release of Unison Warrior 4, stores can hold 2021 Store Championship events where the winner will progress to the finals. Awesome. Make sure you participate and get started with your journey to the World Championships. Unison Warrior 4 Store Championship events will take place in May in your local game store. Event period May, cool. So format, singles, constructed, Swiss rounds, no top cuts supported for this event, 60-minute best-of-3 game matches. And it's actually really, really cool because these Store Championships, this is hot. This is actually very, very hot. Scrolling down, May 2021, you can see that participation is Champion Pack Volume 1 ×2, okay, for 2020, Event Pack ×2, and Champion gets the Alt Art card set, as well as a final invite. Pretty cool. No certificate though. No cool little certificate. We're gonna go into these in a moment. I just want to go over the prizes. You can see they laid this all out. You got the winners Alt Art card set. That's wild. And it says right here, like, yeah, you just get one of each. So this is cool. This is not really kind of nitpicky, but some of the finer details. Finals invites are not passed down to a player if a player already holds a finals championship invite. The minimum number of players must attend the event for the invite to be granted. Important notice for stores. Please note that as a requirement, stores must run the event using the web version of TCG Meister. Important notice for players in America. It is mandatory for players to obtain a BCC ID via the following link, okay? Important notice for players in Europe. Okay, that doesn't apply to me. But if you're in Europe, it is mandatory to obtain a BCC ID following the link, or via the following link to receive an invite. The French version's BCC ID cannot be used. Oh. For players who would like to join the French Italian versions of these tournaments, please check with this France, okay, and Game Trade respectively. So yeah, basically, it's just saying that you are pretty much a region locked. They need to know which region you're coming from. Which is fair because you're trying to fight for a world stage and you need to be able to know where you're coming from. So next, we're gonna go over here, which are the regionals, okay? Online regionals. The Dragon Ball Super card game 2021 organized play season will soar to greater heights when competitive play resumes in March. Regional events will kick off online and offer players the chance to secure their invite to the final championships from the safety of their own home. You'll want to train to become the very best on the road to inaugural World Championships. Important notes, finals events are not passed down, okay. Cool. Players who receive an invite for 2020 Final Championships will have their invitation transferred. Okay. Event schedule and tournament organizers. You've got all these things, okay? In North America, we have one on April 3rd and May 1st by Core TCG. PPG is having one on March 27th and April 24th. Carta Magica to be advised, and then TAC Games to be advised. Okay, cool. Oceania, TAC Games will have March 27th and May 1st and May 29th. Latin America, you've got Koki Hobby to be advised. And then for Europe, you have Card Market, April 3rd, May 1st, May 29th. None for France, none for French or Italian players at this very moment, none for Asia. So we're gonna get to that. The format is best of 3 60-minute qualifying round matches, the top cut finals depending on number of entrants as per Bandai tournament rules manual. The prize list, participation, you're gonna get sent a play map. You're gonna be in the you're gonna get championship pack volume 1 × 5. That's crazy. Hope the cards are great because we can't quite read them yet. You're gonna get event pack 7 × 3. Now the top 25% are gonna get 2 more champion pack volume 1s. Crazy. Now you've got the top cut winner playmat, 4 more championship packs, 2 more event packs, alt art card sets ×1. Those are hot too. Finals invite with a certificate. Top 4. Finals round 1 buy. Alt art card set ×3. You already know it's hot. Booster box of recent set. Tournament organizers supply. That's crazy. And then on top of all of that, if you are a champion, you're going to get the Champion Pack 2021 foil plus hot stamp version X1. That's hot. That's a whole lot of hotness right there. So, this is just unreal actually. So looking at this, Championship Pack Volume 1, you have got these cards. You can see there's a Son Goku. It says, something from the heart? Striding from the heart? I don't know. Striking from the heart, maybe? And you've got Bergamo, Guardian, Guidance of an Ace. I think that's what it says. Pan, Heroine's Victory. You got Mecha Frieza, Road to Revenge. I don't know. A Hercule Champions Invite. We're gonna go over here because you really can't read these. Like, it's kind of just ridiculous. Robotic Riposte? Riposte? I don't know. So we're gonna look at this. It's really hard to make out pretty much any of these. On this one, I can kind of see if your leader card is a red Earthling, and it's a red. So I think this is gonna be in line with more with launch. You're probably gonna be able to reveal this off life, play it off life with that red right there. It's got an auto if your leader card is in red Earthling, and I can't read the rest of that. I think that's critical as its thing. Don't at me, but that's pretty much that. With the Bergamo, 2-drop, 2 specified blue, so you're not really playing him in some splash deck. Can't tell what that is. I'm gonna be surprised if that's blocker, to be honest. That's just kind of what Bergamo will be doing. But all I can see is that when this card is played from your hand, to draw 1 card. That's definitely the first line on that. So we're gonna move over. This pan is interesting. Starts off with X. I see an auto. I'm not sure if that is blocker. It kind of be looking a little similar to Bergamo's. I'm not really going to sweat it until we can get more confirmation. But what I do see is she's got a +1 and a -2. And she starts at 6,000. So usually when their attacks are so low, it's because they generally have some pretty good effects. I don't think I see a plus attack anywhere. So who knows? You got Mecha Frieza Robotic. I think that is Riposte. It could be, I don't know. No, yeah, it's definitely Riposte, I believe. Which is normally a counterattack. Normally, when you riposte something, like you block and then kind of you parry and you counter. So, this thing is clearly, I believe, a counterattack. I said clearly, I believe. Counterattack. You've got some sort of permanent here, which is cool. Probably going to reduce cost somehow. He's got an activate main for yellow, so I would not be surprised if you counterplay and you play this card. Yep, I think you can see this card at the very end. But he looks cool. I can't wait to see what he does. And you've got Hercule Champions Invite. He's got an auto. When this card is played, I cannot read that. It doesn't quite look like draw 1 card, but it could very well be. But I just see when this card is played and it's an auto, he's a 1-drop. It's probably draw 1 card. Unless it's like take 1 life, but they don't read like that, so it's probably draw 1 card. He's got an activate main that might be that I can't really tell that. Maybe that's a 4. It's kind of weird looking, but he's definitely got an activate main, and I'm assuming this is World Tournament at the bottom. So I'm gonna be interested to see what he boosts. Hopefully he helps World Tournament, because the leader is really cool on his backside, but is almost unplayable on his front side. So the reboot at least. So that's tight. Going into this next, you've got the Event Pack 7, and you've got some very, very, very cool cards in here. Notably, Universe 9 Assemble, Chapel the Iron Drake, Broly Astonishing Potential, Defending Father Paragus. These are all amazing cards. The rest of the cards, you know, I'm happy they're there, but those are the cards that catch my eye. Now, the part that really catches me, oh my gosh, the alt art cards. 3 wonderful cards. Wolfang Fist. First off, Yamcha's swaggy, just the most prevalent sports character of all time in Dragon Ball. Like, you can't drug test for Ki. This dude is hitting every home run. This dude is catching every fly ball. This dude is not letting anybody steal bases, but at the same time, he is stealing all the bases. Like, do you just realize, like, if you were in the world of Dragon Ball and you're a professional baseball player, every time you'd face Yamcha's team, it's just an L. Like, your record for the season would only be X in the games you played Yamcha. Like, that's the best you can actually have. X in Yamcha games versus Yamcha's team. So that's already cool. However, I do like this card is such a good defensive card. It puts so many like red decks just good defensively, and its art is flames. Now, Namekitabura, the Broken Seal, we all know how pivotal this card has been. There's no way you can just BS about how good this card is. It is wonderful, which is why it's so crazy that they're now making it even more expensive. I love it. I love this art. I love the foiling. I have to get me some. Now, you've got Baby Golden Avenger. This card is one of Blue's boss cards, and it fits so thematically in with the strengths of Blue. Sitting back, controlling what your opponent does, but oops, now you can literally drop a counter that turns into a threat. This card is great. All these cards are great, and I can't wait to see if I can get my hands on them. And when I get play sets, I can't wait to see if I can move some. I'm not gonna lie. Then you got the playmats. You got the Shadow Dragons playmats. I have a best friend that's going to love this thing, so hopefully one of us can nab it. And then you also see the Sans one, which is kind of less okay. Like Broly's over here kicking it, but then you got base form Nappa, which is his only form, base form Vegeta, base form Goku, Turles without a fruit, and Raditz. So that kind of be what it is. But an important notice, finals invites are not passed down. So once again, if you get clapped and the whole top 16 is all people that have their invites, I'm sorry, nothing's happening about that. You gotta, I'm not gonna say get good, but let me knock on glass before that happens to me. But no, for real, you gotta kind of get up there and get in there how you can. So either way, this is the information we currently have. I'm very excited that they took the initiative to roll this out. And even though we'd like to have only big tournaments deciding who gets to our nationals, in a environment like this, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm very, very glad that online tournaments, store tournaments, and store championships will get you in to the finals. We got to do what we can to keep our game alive, and tournaments help the competitiveness flow. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did enjoy the content, please hit me up with that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. I will see you guys in the next video. And by the way, if you're already here, I've mailed out all the giveaway stuff. I only have a couple people that haven't responded to me, and once again, I'll read your names out. You got Griffin Hunter TCG, Jeswan Quinones, Manos Unigiras, Claude, and Christian Lamas. So I would like to see if I can get those cards to you guys, so please try to reach out to me if you can, and we will get it situated. Thank you guys for 600 subscribers. I'll be trying to give back to the community again soon enough, and I'll see you next time.